A Chinese group facing questions over foreign influence is now fundraising in Canada.
Don't believe all the bad words and don't believe all the rumors.
Who do your alliances lie with, Canada or Beijing, sir?
My country is Canada.
What about those who say this is a front for Beijing, the communist government there?
Oh, really?
Well, we have both foreign interference and domestic interference.
What's domestic interference? It's been criticized as being guilty of foreign influence. Why would we be fundraising on Canadian soil? I'm talking to a door.
Don't believe this.
Don't believe me.
It's never true. They have said
What's
too
never
much
true?
about unfair information,
Okay.
untrue information. So don't believe in this company.
David Menzies for Rebel News here in East End, Toronto. And folks, what is occurring in this banquet hall, the Casa de Luz behind me, is a fundraiser for a group. Well, frankly, I had never heard of it until earlier today. It is called Canadians United Against Modern Exclusion. And it is a very pricey ticket, $188 a head or $5,000 for a VIP table. Now here's the crux of the matter. Our friend Terence Shen, he is an independent China analyst and journalist. He has raised some red flags over this group, Canadians United Against Modern Exclusion. First of all, it has ties to China. It has faced criticism over foreign influence, and unbelievably, here they are fundraising in Canada. Now, what Mr. Shen says in his report is that Canadians United Against Modern Exclusion was formed last year by several well-known figures in the Chinese-Canadian community. It pitches itself as a civil liberty shop pushing back against foreign interference hysteria, national security overreach, and fear of the other. But Mr. Shen says once you start reading what the group actually publishes and look at who's behind it, the pitch starts to wobble. And he notes that some of the figures behind this, it is Senator Yan Pao-Wu and former Senator Victor O, who have long been viewed by critics as being the most Beijing-friendly voices in Canadian politics, alongside, get a load of this, folks, former MP Paul Chang, who had to step down last year. You might remember that controversy. He's the one, and he used to be a former police officer, who said that citizens should turn in Conservative candidate Joe Tay to the Chinese embassy to collect that $180,000 bounty on his head.
But there is a arrest warrant out for him from the government of China, and there is a reward for him. But apart from that, I can't say more than that. Right?
So, really, when this group talks about things like foreign interference hysteria, when we have someone saying, yeah, turn in a Conservative candidate because he's wanted by Beijing for wrongthink, when we have Chinese police stations set up in the Greater Toronto area and elsewhere, is that really hysteria? I think this is very concerning, and yet this group is trying to portray this as anti-Chinese racism. And by the way, playing heavily on the race card, the organization doesn't stop with anti-Chinese racism, folks. It also looks at historical injustice, i.e. racism against Black Canadians, Indigenous communities, and Muslims, particularly after 9/11. Kind of odd, eh? No mention of anti-Semitism, which in the last 2.5 years has been the most well-reported hate crime category in our Dominion. I wonder why that would be. In any event, my cameraman Lincoln J and I are here to scrum the people coming in. Hopefully we might be able to talk to a couple of the senators. It'll be great if Paul Chang shows up. Want to hear what the hell he was thinking, suggesting people take advantage of a bounty on a Canadian politician's head. So let's cross over and try to find out who's who in the zoo and what they have to say. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
We're just wondering, what is Canadians United Against Modern Exclusion?
I have no idea.
No?
I have no idea.
Sorry, you called me.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's been criticized as being guilty of foreign influence. Why would we be fundraising on Canadian soil? I'm talking to a door.
We'll tell you when we come out.
Okay, then.
We're here to learn more.
Oh,
but
you-
it's all about inclusion, right?
Oh, okay then. Hey folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already subscribed to Rebel News, please subscribe and hey, ring the notification bell. That way you'll never miss another Rebel News video. What is Canadians Against Modern Exclusion?
Oh, that means it's such like discriminal. Yeah, so for against the Chinese, or not only Chinese, is for Asian people.
Oh,
or
there-
foreigner people.
There's racism against Asian people?
Around that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's an organization that seeks to bring Canadians together with a united position on integration and assimilation. And
Okay. Don't we already have that in Canada, sir?
not in the specific way that this organization intends.
Oh, okay then.
And I'm learning too, so
All right then.
we're happy to be here to do so.
It's an organization which is for the not only for the Chinese but for all the minority the people here, because they was treated by unfair discrimination.
Oh, who is treated unfairly?
Oh, for example, when you apply the visa to this country, some people, not all the people, but some people, when they have some special nationality and a special job, and then it's so hard to get the visa. Some people even waiting for 90 months,
Okay then.
90.
Everybody equal.
Everybody's equal?
Equal, yeah.
Okay. Do we have a problem with inequality in Canada?
Of course, everywhere.
okay.
But here, immigration from a different country, minority, they don't have the equal right.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Okay then.
right.
When you think about what you've just read, it means that everyone have to work together.
Okay.
Everyone has to make sure that we realize that we're Canadian. And as Canadians, we unite in making sure that this great country of ours is recognized globally and that people will understand that the values of Canadians lead the world. The Prime Minister is making a very good statement globally right now, and that's why we're where we are.
Oh, were you a supporter of Prime Minister Mark Carney?
Whether I'm a supporter of Prime Minister or not, what I'm supporting is the Canadian first.
To be honest, this is my first time here.
We're getting that a lot.
Yes, that has to work out, because Canada is a country which includes everybody. It is the biggest country on earth which believes in inclusion.
Okay.
So I think I'm hearing that there are some factors in the country which are trying to exclude. So
who would those factors be?
no, there's no such name as it is.
Okay.
But I've been told that there are some which I don't know who they are. But if they are, then they are wrong. It shouldn't be like that, because we are the greatest country to live together, and that's what Canada is all about.
So we can have a better country,
Oh, is that right? How so?
of course.
Okay then.
This is to be inclusiveness, to be everybody can be together.
Okay.
And Canada needs us. So let's work together and help to build a better country, fair to everybody, including you and me.
Okay then. Who is the most discriminated against in Canada?
In Canada, I think a minority.
Okay, all minorities.
The minority and the immigration.
So non-white people, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can say that.
If Canada is so racist and so discriminatory, why would people move here?
Because here the life level is higher than other country.
Oh, okay.
So the people come here want a better life. Everybody want a better life, right?
So it can't be all that bad, I guess.
It's better life than their country, but for the equal rights, for example, the political rights, the other rights, it's not equal for everybody, right?
Okay.
This is the first time I've been invited.
Okay.
I want to see and understand more what the organization is about. But Senator is a good friend of mine.
Oh, a senator invited you. Which one, sir?
Oh.
Oh, okay then. And did he explain what this group is about? Because it has faced criticism that about foreign influence, and here it is raising money in Canada. Do you think that's right?
I have got no comments on that.
No comment?
No comment.
Okay then. Did the senator pay for your ticket or did you buy it yourself?
I bought it.
Okay.
Huh?
$188.
Whatever. For me, I'm supporting somebody.
Okay. It seems that this is a Chinese group facing questions over foreign influence, and it's now fundraising in Canada.
That is in France. I don't know what state is included. So that's why. So that one is maybe between China or something. Yeah. So that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why we come in to see what happened for that. We want to find out that too.
Well, we have both foreign interference and domestic interference.
What's domestic interference?
Well, take a look at some of the politicians' rhetoric sometimes in the way they perceive foreign.
Such as?
I don't want to call any names. I mean,
okay. Well, I can't understand the argument if you can't give me names, sir.
Some of our political leaders and the way they talk about foreigners. When we look at the British politicians, sometimes they take foreigners and people as criminals just from the offset.
Oh, because when there's some issue on the society, right, and then people have the right, and people need time to get the awareness, to get the knowledge, to get the education. And all these cases, for example, this organization, I heard that they spent a lot of energy and also built a website.
Okay.
And also using a lot of energy and the research to do the accurate cases, not anything you got, any story without a fact, without a solid support fact. And the document these cases which is related to this kind of discrimination and unfair treatment.
Well, Senator, you've long been criticized as being friendly to Beijing.
Don't believe all the bad words and don't believe all the rumors.
Who do your alliances lie with, Canada or Beijing, sir?
My country is Canada.
Okay, then.
That's where I believe.
Okay.
Okay? Whatever anybody we can help, we help. And Canada is the best place for all of us.
Okay. But this group has been facing criticism over foreign influence.
Yeah. Don't believe this.
Don't believe it.
It's never true. They have said too much about unfair information, untrue information. So don't believe in this company.
Every communist country has spies in Canada, and vice versa. Canada also has spies in China too. There's no secret about that, right?
Okay.
So that's why some 10 years ago, when the two Michaels were caught, because of the fact that Canadian government chose to keep some of the high-profile Chinese, and so China said, well, we have to defend our sovereignty. So they just make excuses to catch any Canadians in China.
Well, they are only excused. They don't have any. Anybody can say anything. Anybody can excuse. Can say anything about anybody. Nothing is proved.
Okay.
So, I mean, if they are doing a fundraising, be my guest.
Was the Chinese government right to incarcerate the two Michaels for like 2 years?
They were victimized because of international politics, right? Okay. And I think likewise, if they did that to Russia, Russia would do the same thing, right? Okay. But somehow the perception was that Chinese were sort of non-diplomatically make detention of those two Michaels and became the world news. But the fact that the high-profile Chinese Canadian who was a world figure in terms of business got detained, people thought that they did the right thing because Donald Trump told her to do so, right?
We're not really taking side,
right.
but I think it's a good cause.
What about those who say this is a front for Beijing, the communist government there?
Oh, really?
Yes.
People really say that? Oh.
That's been the criticism, foreign influence. Yeah.
Okay, that's the first thing we know tonight.
Okay, then. All right, then. All right, well, enjoy your dinner, ladies. Thank you. But this organization, it's been accused of foreign influence, and yet here it is, fundraising in Canada. Does that seem right to you?
Does Rebel News have any particular significance?
Oh, I'm not sure I understand the question, sir.
Your microphone, it says Rebel
Correct.
News.
That's
so
weird.
What do you stand for?
Well, we're just here doing a story, so I've never heard of this organization until today.
Do you not have a position?
No, I don't know anything about this organization.
No, generally.
In terms of?
In terms of your political leanings.
Well, I think that's irrelevant. I want to hear what people coming to...
It's relevant to me.
Oh, okay then. Well, I mean, you can go online, you can see our content. I think our work stands for itself.
Well, I guess, you get these kind of controversies all the time, so I don't know whether there's a veracity to the fact that they are controversial.
Okay.
But we'll find out, and we'll let you know when we come back. Sure. We don't know much more.
One last question. Paul Chiang is going to be here. He made headlines last year when he said people should claim the $180,000 bounty put out by Beijing on Conservative candidate Joe Tay. He had to step down because of that, but what in the world would make someone formerly of law enforcement say such a thing, sir?
I'm not aware of the controversy.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry.
Okay, it was front page news. How about yourself, sir?
Well, as we've said, we're here to learn. We have open minds, and that's what we're here for.
Okay. What did you think of Paul Chiang suggesting people claim a $180,000 bounty on Conservative candidate Joe Tay?
Well, that was only by rumors only, right? I believe.
Oh, only rumors?
Well, because maybe they lobby the Chinese government to support them to run public figures so that in future they might repay China in terms of diplomatic support, right?
Okay, but he was asked to step down by Mr. Carney.
So, I totally agree that, if they were to involve some foreign country to get elected, they should step aside and get a proper election.
Paul Chiang is one of the very good friend of mine. I know him.
Really?
I know him forever.
Okay.
When he was a police officer, he becomes a sergeant, and he becomes a parliament member. I know him very well, but I don't think that anybody should be allowed.
Then why would he say something so outrageous?
I don't know. I'm going to ask him.
Oh, okay.
I'll meet him inside.
Okay.
And believe me, I'll ask him what did he said.
Okay.
And I may see you and give you an answer of that.
Okay, fair enough. What did you feel about Paul Chiang asking citizens to claim the bounty on Joe Tay's head of $180,000?
Also, right now, he is wanted by the Chinese government, and there's a $1 million reward on his head. So they want, if you guys want to pick him up and take him to the Chinese consulate, you make him $1 million.
Ask him.
Okay.
Yeah, ask him.
Did you approve of that?
I don't approve, but ask him.
Okay.
He might be a joke. He's not saying. He didn't say it during the election.
Okay.
Ask him.
Well, he did say
Where did you get the handkerchief?
Well, folks, after listening to so many attendees going in for their dinner, I think the responses fall into one of four categories. 1, no comment. 2, I don't speak English. 3, I was given free tickets. And 4, I have no idea what this is about, which makes me question, why would you pay $188 for a dinner? And folks, I would be remiss if I didn't refer back to Terence Shen's piece. He states that Canadians United Against Modern Exclusion frames the issue, that being discrimination, as exclusion and fear of the other. Voices from inside the very communities it claims to speak for are raising the opposite concern, that foreign state influence is bleeding into Canada's democratic space and that the country isn't paying enough attention. I think that's well said. I think it is somewhat disturbing that a group that has alleged ties to the Beijing communists is fundraising right in front of us on Canadian soil. Oh, and one last footnote, folks. You see the venue behind me, the Casa de Luz banquet hall? Well, Mr. Shen notes that this venue has served as a regular location for Chinese consulate events, including Communist China's National Day receptions. Surely a coincidence. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, I know you love it when Rebel News brings you the other side of the story. The fact is, unlike the trained seals in the mainstream media, we need your help. We don't get a single nickel of Mark Carney's journalism slush fund. So can you do me a favor? Can you go to rebelfieldreports.com? That's rebelfieldreports.com, and if you're able to, kindly make a donation.